and welcome to this automotional presentation for a Land Rover Range Rover model presented on a 1999. As you can see, the car is in excellent condition, a very rare colour combination here in the U.A.E. of metallic black, full metallic black colour-coded front and rear bumpers and wing mirrors, as well as a full black leather interior which is in immaculate condition. Extended It's rather windy, so I'll excuse the buffeting noise of the wind, but hopefully you'll make out all of the rather lovely features that have graced this particular car, and it's going to make it a beautiful vehicle for its new owner. Colour-coded front grille adds to a rather menacing looking Range Rover already. This is of course the 4.6 litre Hse, so it comes with a host of electronic trickery anyway. The car has got the integrated front fog lights, all factory fitted, and the clear front indicators, as well as the clear side repeaters, giving it a much more fresher, updated look. Also got the front windscreen high band, so stopping all the sun and UV rays coming into the cabin and spoiling your enjoyment of the beautiful settings that this car can travel in. Sitting on the original alloy wheels with excellent condition tyres. The one thing that you should never mess around with is tyres and alloys on a car. They're on there for a reason, and lots of people upgrade to the rather large 22s and 24-inch, which do look appealing but very impractical in the U.A.E. and can cause problems when it comes to re-registration. This vehicle, however, has had the air suspension removed and is now sitting on springs, which makes that you've got absolutely no issues with the air suspension. That was a troublesome feature of these cars. From the rear of the car you can also see that the owner has spent a lot of time and tastefully upgraded the rear lights for the slightly racing spec, very distinctive rear lights there. Of course it is professionally tinted throughout, all legal, so absolutely no issues with passing at the 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗡 or any of the Emirates here in the U.A.E. The car really has not many faults to mention whatsoever, and is backed up by a huge history file which we will skim through, as there's simply not enough time to go through all of it. In the terms of the bodywork, as you can see, a very slight kink there on the rear arch, but apart from that, bodywork wise it's in really good condition. The scuttle panel here has had some damage, a bit of plastic missing there, but again, on a vehicle from a 1999 range, you really would expect a lot more than the damage on this car. There's hardly anything to mention. That little hole in the plastic and that little kink on the rear arch, but apart from that, she really is in very good condition. The car does have central locking, and there are two keys coming with the vehicle. One is fully operational, the other one we believe is just the battery, but you can also see it also alarms the car. Stepping into the vehicle, you're greeted by a beautiful walnut wood capped interior. You've even got some chrome surrounds on the front speakers, and of course the Range Rover chrome entry plate. Fully operational leather interior in black, very hard to find, and it's in really good condition. There is a very slight mark here on the driver's seat, and you can see someone's pushed this button in with a bit of force. Bar that, the steering wheel has just got a slight bit of wear to it, but apart from that, the interior is really in a very good condition, to say the least. Interior lights have all been upgraded to LEDs, including, a bit hard to see in the daytime now, but you also have a little band of LEDs there, so in the evening time stepping into the car makes for such a welcome place. Again, the Range Rover door entry slips, of course it's electric windows throughout the car. Again, those chrome ancillaries gracing the door stops there, and that burr walnut throughout the car. Again, the leather interior in this car has just worn so well. Lots of these older model P38s, brilliant cars, but the interior has tended to suffer from a lot of plastic trim fading and breaking and going missing, but this one's in remarkably good condition actually. Additionally, you have of course got the split folding rear seats, which gives you easy load access and means you've got of course a lot of space to put any of your items that you want, and they actually fold down twice, meaning you've got a complete flatbed load space there. Really practical cars these, as well as the prestige of course that you get with it. You can just make out there's a microphone there above the rear view mirror, which incidentally is automatically dims when you have bright lights in your rear view mirror. There's also a GSM aerial, which we believe is factory fitted. Not exactly sure how that's working at the moment, but again it's just a minor little peeve on a vehicle that really has got so much going for it. Even the rear badging has been updated to the later style chrome. You've of course got the folding parcel shelf there, the 4.6 Hse badge, 6 CD changer, which again is slightly temperamental but doesn't really detract away from the beautiful condition of the car that we are very lucky to have with us, and we're sure its new owner will really enjoy. Of course, you've got the memory facility, so whether it's yourself, maybe your partner, wife, husband driving it, you can always set it up for their choosing. Again, the car itself has a host of electronic gadgets and gimmickry which make for a altogether beautiful, enjoyable car. There you see the electric mirror on the passenger side, the one-touch door glass there. Simply press it once and release it and it goes all the way up. That gives you an indication of the level of road legal tints. The ACs on these cars do also tend to suffer a bit. As you can see, we're looking at 43 outside, so you really do need a good AC system, and this one in particular has just been completely overhauled. So the compressor AC gas, which of course you can't feel, but maybe you'll be able to hear, is really very strong, very powerful, really good AC on this car. Ideal for the U.A.E climate. You've of course got the factory fitted original stereo, which you can increase and decrease of the steering controls. These buttons are inoperable because of course the troublesome air suspension system has been removed. You've also got the cruise control facility, which the master switch engages. We haven't tried out on the roads, but again, please do consider that a benefit. This ABS light must always come on when you start the vehicle, and will go out after you've travelled a certain distance with the car, namely about I think you reach the car up to a couple of kilometers, and it extinguishes out, just to let you know that the ABS system is completely working. You'll see that will go out all by itself straight away there. So the ABS, again, braking, engine and gearbox on this car are in absolutely brilliant order. Of course, you've got that capability of a low ratio gearbox with the extra sport mode. As you can see, it just engaging there. You can turn it on and off for fuel economy and performance. The sunroof at the moment is inoperable, probably from lack of use, as it's not the sort of thing that you keep open in the climate that we have. Power adjustable steering off the little column there. All in all, just a really nice example of a beautiful classic P38 Range Rover. And the reason why it's in such good condition is thousands upon thousands of receipts and bills, service records. You can see a good couple of stamps there from Altair Motors. As well as that, you have got such pronounced names such as AAA, of course, Land Rover Specialist. Really just receipt after receipt after receipt. Someone spent a lot of money on this car. I think in the past couple of thousand kilometers, you've got several thousand worth of dirhams of money being spent. The car really does turn heads wherever it goes because, of course, regardless of the fact that it's a 1999, it is in very good condition and is definitely a future classic. This is, of course, the Range Rover 4.6 litre Hse, and we're very glad